So here I am sitting down in the studio. I haven't done this in about a year, so I'm just kicking it around a little. Maybe I should get back into it. We do have some exciting stuff coming up here in the next few months. So we got to get all our proud rural conservatives out to vote and all that fun stuff during the midterm elections. It's a big thing. So you remember when I used to do this all the time and we used to call it Let's Ponder? Well, I think it's time for us to start pondering again, don't you think? And it's all about being real. It's all about being a rural conservative. It's all about the mega movement. It's all about, understanding where our cores lie in the conservative movement and move it forward. And isn't that great? Well, like I said, I've just been playing around with this in the last couple of days. By the way, I'm just having a juice here. And, just, again, getting to know the system. I built this whole studio in my apartment. And I really, come to appreciate it over the last year. So, here goes. The first thing I want to deal with tonight is this China-Taiwan thing. It's definitely dragging people. Nancy Pelosi flies out to Taiwan, and she doesn't take any Republicans with her. If you want to show a sign of strength, do it in a bipartisan way. It's crazy. Now you got China, firing live fire missiles over the top of Taiwan in a live fire military exercise. That's just crazy. Where's this going to end? We got a weak president in the White House. We know that. The man doesn't know he's coming or going. And, people are saying that he's got dementia and all this, he's a president. He had COVID twice last week. How many people has COVID twice in a week? There was a doctor on Fox News said it was one of those false positives or one of those, rewind positives or whatever. But I just thought it was crazy. And like I said, China is going to take advantage of this president 10 ways to Sunday. Who knows? They wouldn't even be doing this under Trump because, one thing you must be feared of, and that's fear itself. Because if you don't know what's coming at you, you have to be afraid. And you keep your gun in your pocket and you go crawl behind your rock. Right? That's my image on China and Taiwan right now. I will probably have more to say in the next couple of days because I'm going to get back into this because I'm sick and tired of keeping my mouth shut. Right? Now, let's move on. I was going to talk. Let's talk about this one. Governor Abbott and the mayor of New York, Mr. Eric Adams. Man, they've gotten themselves into a pissing match, haven't they? I can't get over what, here is the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, and he's busing like 40 people a busload up to New York. And, this bird, Eric Adams up in New York, he sees 40 people getting out the bus and he cries to Biden going, state of emergency, a state of emergency, state of emergency. I'm like, the mayor of Washington, D.C., Marion Bowser, state of emergency, 40 people gets off a bus. My God, Governor Abbott's dealing with 40 people every half an hour. I read the other day that this is going to be the first year where 2 million illegal immigrants crosses the U.S. border. We don't even know about these gotaways. These people that actually get away, these people are terrorists. Let it sink in. we weren't prepared for what Al Qaeda and the Taliban did to us in 9/11. We had our guard down, and we put the guard up, and we all got to go to checkpoints now at airports, and we all got to be, literally, mag to death. What I call mag. You got to get your magnetometer right down to your clicker on your pin, and here we go. We're letting these people. The U.S. is gone crazy when it comes to open borders. I was listening to a Fox News contributor yesterday. The only people that control the U.S. southern border right now are the cartels, the organized crime units. They want to control that border for the simple fact that they want to arbitrarily pour drugs into the U.S. The U.S. is the biggest drug market on the planet right now, I think. China is manufacturing the fentanyl, shipping it to Mexico, and the cartels are, basically producing it into pills, sending it across the border without any slowdown. It's killing people. I remember back when Reagan was president and he said, we've got to declare war on drugs. Well, you see these two guys? Greg Abbott, in that picture, Greg Abbott is the only one that have declared the war here. And I wish he'd do something more. This is craziness. This is outright craziness. I pray for Governor Abbott every day. I pray to God that he gets the will, the power that the manpower that he needs and everything to make it work. Because, if a New York mayor is crying over a few hundred people and Mr. Abbott got to deal with 1,000 a day or 2,000 a day, it just becomes appalling. That's all. Now, let's move on to the next big thing that I want to address. This one. The U.S. midterm elections are coming up. I know I talked about it when I first opened the session here, but we now have a Democratic Party dumping money into Donald Trump supported Republican candidates because they feel that Donald Trump supported candidates could never win, or basically they're pumping money into weak Republican candidates so their Democrat candidates will have a leg up if they get the right candidate through the primaries. Is that just that nuts? Literally, that's just nuts. One political party invests money into the. Can you imagine if I was a single party contributor to the Democrat Party and I found out my money was going to support a Republican candidate? Well, I don't know. I don't get it. If I'm donating to a Republican candidate, I find out that money is used to basically turn around and try to sabotage an opponent that's weaker than the one that I know I can win against. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's just ludicrous. And there's going to be a lot more than that, and I can't wait. I want to address the single biggest thing out there right now because I don't want to do it tonight. I want to do it tomorrow because I need more information on it. But finally, about 3 months ago, the Hunter Biden laptop is legit. Really. And I want to address that in the next couple of days. And everything that goes along with that. Anyway, I don't want to really take the time to, I just want to run over a few things, tell you guys I'm back. We changed the name from Let's Ponder, because it used to be Let's Ponder, when we were doing these every single night during the Trump administration, to the Rideout Report. And we've got all kinds of mugs and t-shirts and all that fun stuff kicking around here. But I just want to, you can come. We own the Deplorable Network on social media, like the Deplorable Lives Matter. We have Proud Neanderthals, Neanderthal Lives Matter. Thank you, Joe Biden, for that, and Hillary for the deplorables. I think we have Deplorable Lives Matter on Facebook. Come on over here. We're a proud conservative group over here, even though we're deplorable Neanderthals. we wear that as a badge of honor. But if you want to see more of me, just let me know. I'm going to try my best. Tomorrow I've got an appointment. I got a date to take one of my friends' sailboats out for a jaunt on the Atlantic Ocean. So, anyway, looking forward to spending more time with you guys in the run-up to the midterm elections. Address anything. I currently live in Canada now. I don't live in the States anymore. But I'm really looking forward to hearing from you. There's an email address attached to this. If you want to donate a few dollars, there's a way to donate there too. We could use all the help we can getting started with this new thing. So, anyway, just getting ready to sign off now. I want to thank and wish everybody, all the best.